Many problems in the world today arise from misunderstandings about diversity. These issues stem from a lack of awareness, interaction, and education of racial and ethnic groups, and the gaps in accessibility created therefrom to our society a disservice. Leisure spaces have the capacity to bring people together like no other aspects of our community, but only if they are welcoming to all and advocate inclusivity over exclusivity. We don't live, work, and play in an environment limited to our demographic, so we should embrace change and promote diversity instead of shying away from a conversation discussing it. Inclusive leisure programming is the first step in changing the status quo.
Well, obviously, especially in a community that has a lot of diversity in it, you don't want to be exclusive from all different types of people. So you want to be able to come up with some programming that includes as many different types of people as you can. And obviously, that doesn't necessarily mean just gender or just ethnicity, but also socioeconomical types of cultures that are involved in any specific community. So there's going to be some people who can't even afford to do your programs, so you want to come up with some ideas that might help them or enhance their interest in doing something.
Okay. Well, we have I have a staff member on every cultural house advisory board. So that's the Asian House, the Native American, Bruce Nesbitt, La Casa. We also have someone at the Women's Resource Center and the LGBTQ Center. So that's one way that we do it. So we're at their table, kind of listening to the needs that they have. The other thing is we work really closely with rehab services. We do some ally training with them. We meet with some of the student groups to find out what kind of needs they have. We also look at our policies and our procedures and how do they match with some of the needs that students have. So for example, our transgender students, what are the specific things they might need within our facility? Right. So we look at locker rooms and restrooms there. We also do a lot of training for our staff. So we do ally training with disability awareness, with LGBT, with cultural competency training. So it's really global, and you might say it, but you also have to have action that goes with it.
Well, we do. We allow for scholarships for those people who can't afford maybe to join a youth soccer program. So we find out. We don't find out. We put that out there so that in case people can't afford the entry fee, registration fee, we will then offer scholarships to help them be able to register their children into programs. We do a number of different things. I've got some things written down here. We host a day in the park over at King Park, which is an area that is mostly African American community area of the town of Urbana. And over there we have music and free food, and we promote programs, and the police gets involved, and along with the firefighters, they get involved, and the mayor stops by, and some community leaders and business leaders come by, and so part of Urbana Park District is to host that, put that on, and to let them know that we're thinking of them and we want them to be involved and so forth, and also to get the word out about all the different programs we have. So that's kind of an outreach type of thing. There is a community coalition that's going on with the Urbana Park District and the University of Illinois and the Champaign Park District and the towns of Champaign and Urbana. They're trying to figure out trying to innovate ways to get more low-income people involved in the community.
Recreation, sport, and tourism professionals should strive to develop a strong sense of community in their work by doing things such as providing training programs and employing people from or directly related to many diverse environments. By strengthening this sense of community, a more inclusive society can be enjoyed in a world of diversity.